5 o'clock. 1 hour, guys. We can do this. Hi! Kitchen, what is this? Intruder. If this makes it to YouTube, I have like not an intro, but if this makes it, and says a 60 FPS and it is VSync, and that sort of stuff, I do apologize for the last video. If you don't know what this is, welcome back to I'm on Observation Duty 2. The last video was my introduction to... Oh, these moved, I think, last time. But my introduction basically to, like, you know, the game. And we got quite some anomalies, but the game really lagged and such stuff. So I do apologize, but I think it was the settings. It was not the warm weather, because this is an extra recording that I just take the time to, like, you know, fix the graphical settings. And now it seems to work. And I don't think the heat, but I did already notice anomaly. I think this last time moved more towards here, but... So yeah, welcome back to my Observation Duty 2. And this thing, like, that's the thing that's always with these recordings. You try to be talkative, you try to be thing, especially with this Preggo and that sort of stuff. But, you know, and I'm trying to also to pay attention to, like, the little stuff that I know can change or will differentiate. I'm already not seeing anything, which is, like, great. So... I need to find something. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. But that's the thing, you can't be really talkative because you try to focus, you know? Oh, hi, you again. You're way more manifested than last time. But it goes right off that, and this is what I love about it. So it seems to be like normal this time, so I do apologize for the last videos. Or the last video's performance. I generally thought it was the heat, as I said. It was 32 degrees out there. So... Or it was 32 degrees out here. Tomorrow becomes 30 degrees again. But yeah, I have the time today to record this extra, so I couldn't, you know, take the time, check things. And such stuff. I'm gonna just report stuff. Because I don't see anything. But that's also the thing, like, you try not to be talkative, I try to make it more appealing, but you try also to focus, even like, do I see something, you know? Oh wait, I did the kitchen. I meant the living room, or I meant the dining room. Well, there's no object movement in the kitchen, so we could at least rule that out. But I love, like, I have to say, I do love the fact that... Is that a ghost? That's the curtain. That, like, you know... Did I hear something? You know, that, like, that there are so many intruders. And thing. And what do I mean with intruders? Well, you know, active anomalies. I don't see really anything. This is the problem. I'm already gonna know, same as in the last video, you know, that there's gonna be people like, Elise, this, you missed this. I can pause the video, so that you know. I feel like something happened here without me knowing. But I generally don't see anything. And that's the thing I noticed in the last video. There's so many little things that I don't see. That I feel like, dang. Maybe this is shrunken on the cabinet behind me. Wait, this changed. Was that always like? No, right? No, that was always like this. You know what I'm gonna do? Bedroom. Project shrinkage. Like, I'm legit already doubting myself because I don't see anything. Maybe it's like not as active as I want. And that sort of stuff, but... Wait, something happened here. Oh, is that the door to the garage? Hallway. I'm getting better at it. I just saw the last video. There was like that one gun that I'm instantly got at it, you know? So... But even the funny thing that like here are two people having sex. I don't know why, it just seems funny to me. It moved. I'm pretty sure. Painting anomaly, I meant, so... I meant door opening, my bad. I think this moved. I generally think. Or it shrunk, one of the two. At least you also know that 3:20 is the witching hour, so... This is the kitchen now, yeah. Wait. Okay, there's nobody there. I don't see anything here. I think I'm maybe more, you know, reporting than I should be, but... And thing, but like, you want to be told, you know, how it goes, how it is, but like... You try to, like... You know, you try to focus and be like, okay, I see this, this is not different, this is not different, this is not different. You would think if you see the same kitchen over and over again, that pop up the top moved. Is that shrinkage or movement? I'm pretty sure this moved, but... Yeah. Was hij right? Right. Hij was not right. But something shrinked. I was not right. Or something else. There were two of these. There were two of these. I'm pretty sure that there were two of these, at least. A thing. But there's also some like little things, and maybe you see something happening, and then, you know, you'd be like, oh, maybe it's not. You know? Like here, I felt like I miss here way too much. But it can be me. I thought this shrunk, but apparently something else shrunk, which I didn't notice. Or maybe this shrunk. No, I'm just gonna try, because you never know here. Ah, you again. What were you? You were no intruder. Wait, you're a corpse, because you're dead. If you don't know, I got him in the last video. And that sort of stuff, but I was like, he's no intruder. What do you mean? But it's like a corpse, because he's hanging, he's dead. Can I click on you? I thought it was also to represent me, because back at that time, you know, there were a lot of anomalies, but... I guess not. Wait. Has this always been here? Yeah, you can't really see it, but behind me there are like two of these things. And see how the bedroom has two of everything? Yeah. At least you get better at knowing where to look and that sort of stuff. But... Or maybe this shrunk and that I didn't notice. This cabinet is way too full. This is not shrunken down. I don't see anything otherwise extra. Don't see anything missing here so far. This is the one room that is like really easy to miss. Like an object disappears. Like you just take away one of these glasses and nobody will notice. 2 o'clock. You will be thinking, Elise, why don't you take like learn how the rooms are and look? Yeah, I tried to, but like play this game for yourself and that sort of stuff. You will doubt yourself. You will doubt yourself. Just like it's funny to me to see all those intruders, and the only one that really like had the interaction or believed me that you could be killed was the baby in the. These were more to the left. Pretty sure. Was the baby in the toilet, basically. Like, ha, 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 ha. Now you're carrying a child, you know, you get pregnant, you carry your child for 9 months and they act like that? I don't see anything extra anymore. Maybe it's like calm before the storm? This is why I'm getting like panicked. This is why I'm getting panicked. Like, I don't see anything anymore. And you could, of course, say stuff if you had like 6 glasses on the table, you know, a mustard, a ketchup and a mustard, and that sort of stuff. But eventually you're gonna forget that, and you're gonna doubt yourself. That's the thing. Like, play this game for yourself, and that sort of stuff, and you will see what I mean. And like, you could pause the video, be like, okay, the room looks like this now, and the room now looks like that. What has changed? But wait, there's a chair missing. I think like this one, like the disappearance here. Yeah, I'm standing. I'm looking. Oh. Yeah. But I'm not gonna get this again. So I think that one, like, you know, that chair missing. I think that's one that I completely forgot for the longest time because it looks ordinary. You know, it doesn't look like out of place and such stuff. At least we got 2 out of 3, so we should be safe for a bit. Oh, here's a missing. You know, I know. You know, in the last video we saw this technically move. I've been looking at this the whole time to see if that moved, you know. I think here moved something too. You know, at least you know what to look for and that sort of stuff. Or have an idea what to look for. Because that's the thing. The first time you play it, you don't notice the most major things. And that sort of stuff. And as you play more and often, you learn what has changed and that sort of stuff. So... Are there always 3 chairs here? I assume there were. Hi. What will that be classified as? Corpse? Intruder? Would that be an intruder then? Or a ghost? No, it's not a ghost. What are you? Is it an extra object? What? What the fuck is that? That's an extra object, okay. Makes sense. There's an extra object in the study. I wonder if this counts as a door open. And that sort of stuff. I guess the witching hour has started. The witching hour has started, guys, so watch out, be careful. Oh, there's like a mosquito against my window. Funny enough. There's no door opening. Wait, did this move? No. What are we gonna find today? And I'm not seeing anything anymore. Like I'm legit not seeing anything anymore. Which I hate. And I know the witching hour just started, which makes me more troublesome. But I can't help but wonder. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, this is the witching hour, now it started. Oh, that is the buzzer. No, that is the buzzer. That's the witching hour. Oh, there's a chair miss. If we look in this, like here is are the 3 chairs, but now there's a missing chair. See anything missing extra? Any intruders? Any movement? No. I don't see anything anymore. Wait, there's an object movement. Oh, no, there's object growth. This is way bigger than it should be. The bottle's way bigger than it should be. You know, it would be creepy, just having somebody stand here, or like looking from the inside outside, you know? That would be creepy. I don't see anything yet. Also not anything here yet. I wonder what the camera malfunction looks like. Well, probably assuming that you can't see anything, but they like the kitchen for now, it seems. I'm not seeing anything anymore, and that is worrying. Yeah, that is worrying, and I'm not seeing anything anymore. Oh. What does this guy? Who is breaking into my house? Well, dit counts as object. I call this object movement. Who broke into my house? My fan in the study that I can really use. I guess object movement? I was not expecting that the whole fan just broke down and fell down the floor. I guess I survived the witching hour. 4 AM, guys, we got this. 2 more hours. Oh, an object movement. In the background. The chair. This chair was always standing to the table. See, I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better. You know what I always imagine by object movement? You know, like I said, shadow, somebody comes into the camera and be like, oh, puts it back, you know? That's what I just mentioned. I'm so good at this game, man. Watch me die anyways now, because I don't see anything anymore. Object shrinkage and growth is sometimes so not obvious. You know? The shoes there? The shoes are there. Hi! You know, I'm trying to sleep. Can you leave? Or is that count as a ghost? Is it actually not in my house? That's not an intruder. Right? We'll get back to that later. Okay, what is it then? Is there a corpse? Or is it outside? Because it's technically not in the house. Is this because of the outside thing? Is it outside? Wait, did that shrink? No. It did not shrink. I think it shrunk, by the way, but... That the fix? Okay, that one is outside. Makes sense, but... That makes sense. The yellow thing behind me has grown, I'm pretty sure. Oh. What was this again? Okay, you haven't? Well, let me then at least remove the corpse in the dining room. This shrunk. Okay, wait. Toilet. Object shrinkage. At least I know that shrunk. But... What was this then? Is that an intruder? That was not on there. Was it a corpse? Is it a ghost then? Oh wait, there's an probably there's an extra object. Hold on. I need to get something rid of in, you know, my yard outside. I need to get rid of something outside. You know, we didn't look at that. You didn't saw that. Oh, there's a painting anomaly here. There's an object missing. Okay, wait, dining room, extra object. $5 o'clock. 1 hour, guys. We can do this. Hi! Kitchen. What is this? Intruder. What? Is that called? I mean, that looks pretty intruding to me. I was like, you know, I was like, oh, it's 5 o'clock, there's gonna be a special time, but no. Did that move? That didn't move, by the way. I was like, this 5 o'clock, it's gonna be a special time, you know, to get the, like, the thing rolling in, but no. This is grown. Now I'm pretty sure that this is grown. Go smaller. Was there here something missing? No. Just looked like it. Groot, really? Is there no shrink then? I'm pretty sure that lamp is like... What would like buy a lamp like that? Let's focus up. Let's try to find some anomalies when we can. I mean, I love these games. And that sort of stuff. Like, at least as we can. We're not gonna die at 5 a.m. I'm gonna be mad. Painting anomaly, bedroom. Because we don't get the warning there are too many anomalies active. So... Oh, I want to still do the kitchen. Extra object. But I really was like, oh, you know, 5 o'clock, you know, that intruder, maybe, but like, most of the thing was like, special music, you know, as like to pump you up, like that you're nearly there and that sort of stuff, but nope. Is it an object? Movement. Oh, hi. Am I intruding on something? Am I intruding on something? Oh. Yes? Sorry? You know, go on. We'll get right out of the way. Please say that it was alright. Please stop staring. I think this is in the bag, guys. I think this is in the bag. This is my first run trying to, by the way, to try with the settings, eh? This is my first run. I hate how they stared. Check movement. Anomaly fixed. Oh, I think this is in the back, guys. I'm pretty sure it's in the back. It's 10 more seconds. This was my first one with the settings, and at least know that was the settings. And if I'm gonna play I'm Observation Duty 3 or 4, you know, and so on, that at least have to look at the settings beforehand. But yeah, it's an older game, so you know, I was not really expecting that. Like, I had to turn on VSync to make it work better. Because that's all I do to turn on VSync and the whole recording runs better. Nothing left anomalies? Huh, bitch? I think that's everything. You survive your workship and fixed 25 or 60 minutes, but Timothy gets his revenge. I don't know, did Timothy? If you don't know, this game is called I'm on Observation Duty 2, Timothy's Revenge, basically. I don't know if I ever did for I'm on Observation Duty 1 all the achievements. But hold on, let me. No, I didn't do like Timothy's Secret. And the huge man, the buff man. Okay, Timothy's Secret was something surely, but then here, like there's 4 locked achievements: find the secret's message, Timothy's Revenge, which is discover the secret, complete the house of the past, and meet a certain intruder, which hints at an alien thing. But as I stated, this is morely an extra recording, or because on Thursday I usually have some time free now, and that sort of stuff. So and thing, so yeah, this is my first run. Like I said, I turned VSync on, I was going, I was like recording and thing, and as I said, I'm recording and that sort of stuff. But thing, and yeah, I didn't expect that like this run would complete the house. Like I know in the last video I got to like 4:20 or something, or 4:30, at least in near 5 AM, but I was expecting 2 more runs and that sort of stuff. But I will, you know, I like then for the next video at least, I'm gonna go into like the other house, the house of the past and that sort of stuff. And for this time, I will get into the achievement. But as you already noticed, most of the achievements I got myself. And that sort of stuff. But I want to see which anomalies there are. The painting, the plant shakes, one of the blue footsteps disappears. Human arm floating with chair. This does not include everything because the ghost thing. Graphic sexy time. Speaker moves to the right side. Ah, that's sad. I can't really watch the images because of the thing. But yeah, I still love this game, and I love that there are so many intruders and that sort of stuff. So if you want to play it for yourself, game with the link is at the top of the video description down below, or technically I'm on Observation Duty 2 on 3. And as I stated, I'm planning to do all 6 of them eventually throughout games and that sort of stuff, but this is more a mere in between game. Originally I wanted to do Cabin Factory, but Cabin Factory I wouldn't get it running properly or optimized well and that sort of stuff. So we're now here with Ding, and funny enough, I'm Observation Duty video 1 is done. Or wasn't optimized as well, but when did it came out? Wait. To release date. Yeah, but this was House of the Past. See, in 2020? Huh. This was the cursed house, and that's the next time we go in the House in the Past. If you don't know who I am not Elise, your Preggo Vtuber Transgender girl on the internet, your Preggo gendered girl. I primarily focus on horror and particuliar on this channel, so if you like horror, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. As stated, I've done many horror things in the past, including my 3 Scary Game series, Escape the Backrooms, Poppy Playtime, Alle Rente Klop Geniebodden, Dark Deception, you name it, I've probably done it. If you want to see some of the horror content, make sure to check the icon at the top right. As stated, I'm Preggo Elise, your Preggo Transgender Girl. I primarily focus on supporting Diva and horror, with Friday being a horror Friday and that sort of stuff. But on the morning, usually a different horror game. In this case, I'm on observation duty, and in the evening, 3 scary games. So if you like 3 random horror games, make sure to come back later on the day, or check already out, because I don't know where you're watching this and that sort of stuff. If you want to see my I'm on observation duty playlist on other games that I've done, like Anomaly Watch, I'm on observation duty 1, and any other horror anomaly, I'm an observation duty game that I've fully played through and that sort of stuff, make sure to check the outro playlist on the left. And with that, I want to say, if you want to support me a little bit more, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell. Or if you want to support me, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell, because that tells YouTube that tells me that you like it, and if you like the video, that tells YouTube to like it, that goes in the algorithm, it tells me know more to do and that sort of stuff. Also, if you want to support me a little bit more, you can always join the Discord in the link tree down below. It's my small gaming community hub of that sort of stuff. So if you're interested in staying up to date and want to talk to your Preggo Gender Girl or any other stuff, make sure to join down there below. But also there is a Ko-fi and Patreon down there in case you want to support me a little bit more. But with that, let's have a wonderful night, have a wonderful week, and my day. I'll see you in the next I'm on observation duty video. Till then, bye.